Hi guys, welcome to our week 14 class video. So we're going to go ahead and jump in with our scale for today, which is the last scale that we have to do all semester. So we'll be jumping in with our next group of scales for next semester, but this is the last one that we'll have to do. So for next week in the final exam, no more scales. So our scale for today is D flat major or C sharp major. Either way, this one is kind of makes sense to do it either way. Honestly, they write it in here as D flat, and I think that works perfectly fine. So exact same thing that we talked about with the last scale, our F sharp and the B major. Still, we have our groups of 2 fingers on the groups of 2 black keys, 3 fingers on the groups of 3 black keys, and same for left hand. And so then all we have to do is think about which white keys we have. And so in the case of D flat major, we have F and C as our white keys. So if you just think that those are the ones that the thumb is going to play, it makes it extremely simple. So let's go ahead and give it a try, starting with our right hand. We start on finger 2, because again, we're going to play that group of 2 black keys with fingers 2 and 3. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Ready, go. 2 flat, 3 flat, thumb under 2 flat, 3 flat, 4 flat, thumb under 2 flat, 3 flat, thumb under 2 flat, 3 flat, 4 flat, thumb under 2 flat. 2 flat, 1, 4 flat over, 3 flat, 2 flat, 1, 3 flat over, 2 flat, 1, 4 flat over, 3 flat, 2 flat, 1, 3 flat over 2. Perfect. Now with left hand, we're going to start on finger 3. And at the top, it has us go to, at the top of the scale, it's finger 3. You can do 2 or 3. It doesn't really matter. 3 would be like very consistent if we were going up further octaves, but you're welcome to do 2. That works just fine also. Ready, go. 3 flat, 2 flat, 1, 4 flat over, 3 flat, 2 flat, 1, 3 flat over, 2 flat, 1, 4 flat over, 3 flat, 2 flat, 1, 3 flat over, or 2 flat. 3 flat, 1 under 2 flat, 3 flat, 4 flat, thumb under 2 flat, 3 flat, thumb under 2 flat, 3 flat, 4 flat, thumb under 2 flat, 3 flat. And then here we go with the arpeggios. Now, this one they're saying that the right hand, you're going to start with finger 4. You are not going to start with finger 4. You're going to start with finger 2. It's going to be 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. They're showing 4 because that's technically, would be the official start of the group if we were like starting from going up from other octaves, but you're going to start with finger 2. That's way, way, way easier. So here we go with the right hand. Ready, go. 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. Back down. 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 2. Left hand. Ready, go. 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2. Beautiful. So make sure that you practice each of those elements several times, and you will be good to go. And that is the end of your scale adventure for this semester. So again, just kind of keep those principles in mind that we've talked about with kind of finding which fingers go on the groups of black keys. And that's going to be really important as we learn more scales in the future, sort of keeping those systems and principles in mind. So then we're going to go over and look at our chord progressions for today, which are A flat and E flat. And these ones have the exact same pattern of black keys and white keys, A flat and E flat. So we start out with black, white, white, black, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, 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 white, black. Exact same in A flat and E flat. So we'll do A flat first, and I'll call out the note names really quickly. A flat, C, E flat, hold, A flat, D flat, F, hold, back to A flat, C, E flat, hold, down to G, D flat, E flat, hold, back to A flat. So here's how that'll go all together. Ready, go. 1, hand goes up, 2, 4, 6, 4, back, down to 1, then thumb goes down to G, then back up to A flat. Perfect. So here are the note names for E flat. Same exact pattern of black keys and white keys. So we have E flat, G, B flat, E flat, A flat, C, E flat, G, B flat, then down to D, A flat, B flat, back to E flat. And here it is all together. It goes up, then they come back down, then the thumb goes down to D, then it comes back up to E flat. Perfect. So those are the chord progressions and scales that you have for this week. So let's go ahead and jump on over to the rest of our pages, and we're going to turn over to page 159. And here we have, so last week we had that little progression where it was just our 1, 5, 7, 1. Here we have on page 159 just our 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, where the upper two notes go up a step. So if you find that you are struggling with playing the 4 chord in any of our activities or playing it in your chord progression, this would be a great page for you to practice. It's also a great one to go through and again try in all of the different keys that you know and try practicing it in a lot of different keys and hand positions. And again, just a really great way to practice moving those fingers up a step to grab that upper third right there. And really helpful, again, if you're kind of maybe struggling with that at all in your chord progression. So good to practice either way, but definitely give this page a go if you need a little bit of extra work with your chord progressions. So let's go ahead and turn right over and we will look at page 160, which is our solo rep. So let's go ahead and give this one a try, hands separately to start out with. We're in 3, 4, and B flat major. We have a little bit more jumping around with the left hand. So kind of again, we're getting a little bit more complex with these solo reps and everything where we're not quite staying in one hand position the entire time. So we'll go ahead and try this through. From the beginning, just the left hand alone, and I will say the finger numbers or the intervals or just kind of point out some things like that. So here we go. 1, ready, go, rest. 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, rest, rest. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, rest, rest. 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 5, octave, octave, rest, octave, 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 jump, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 5. So be sure to practice that left hand alone several times, even slower than that or in short sections as you need to, so that you feel like you can kind of jump around the keyboard fairly easily. Another thing to make sure that you can do is that you can play that at least somewhat without looking at your left hand. So if you have to be glued, like looking back up and down the whole time, it's going to make it really difficult once you have to incorporate the right hand. So it'll actually be a lot easier if you can kind of try to practice that one with minimal glances at your left hand. So then let's go ahead and try the right hand part, and I will say the note names with this one also, or the finger numbers. 1, ready, go. 5, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 5, 3, 3, 3. 1, 3, 5, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Jump 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and jump. 5, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 1, 1, 5, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 1, 1, 5, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Jump 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So same exact thing with the left hand here. Make sure that you're practicing that until you feel confident playing that one with sort of minimal glances towards your right hand. If you're able to mostly focus on the music, that'll make it much, much easier for you to put both hands together. So here it is, both hands together, and we'll do it with repeats this time. 1, ready, go. Watch the B flats. Right hand jumps down. Left hand jumps down. Repeat. Be sure to keep the staccato. Repeat. Perfect. So go ahead and give that one a try at a nice slow pace. Another great thing that you could do is to kind of identify the chords in which measures we have sort of emphasized the 1, the 4, the 5 chord, and also locating your hand position changes is really important. And then make sure that for this one, you're also focusing on, again, the slurs and the staccatos to really make it musical, your dynamic signs, and bringing out your right hand a little bit louder than your left hand. So next, let's go ahead and take a look at the Streets of Laredo, which is our two-hand accompaniment for this one. So go through and you should have written in all of the notes for this one. And we will go ahead and give this one a try. From the beginning, playing just the accompaniment part together. You could absolutely, with this one, just practice one hand at a time and just go through and play those left hand bass notes. Make sure you feel really comfortable finding those chords. And we pretty much only have our F, B flat, and C7 chords in this one. So you could definitely go ahead and just play the bass notes in the left hand for this one. You just have the F, B flat, and C in your left hand to find the root of each chord. And then for the right hand, you're gonna play the notes the way that we play them in the chord progression. So you're gonna play your 1, 3, 5 when you have the F chord. When you have the B flat, you're gonna open up and play it just like we play the 4 chord in our chord progression. And then when you do the C7, you're going to have it in that E, B flat, C pattern. So you can also go through and try just that right hand pattern and make sure that you feel comfortable playing the chords in the pattern that we use for the chord progression and that you feel comfortable finding that. And then we'll go ahead and whenever you're ready, try it hands together and I will call out the chords. 1, ready, go. F, B flat, C7, back to F, down to C7, F, C7, F, B flat, F, C7, F, C7, F, C7, F. Perfect. Now here is the melody part. That way you can play along. I have a pickup note, so I'll come in on the go of one, ready, go, and then you'll go ahead and join. And I will say the chord names out loud for this one as well. 1, ready, go, F, B flat, F, C7, F, C7, F, C7, F, B flat, F, C7, F, C7, F, C7, F. Beautiful job. So now they offer you the opportunity to also do this in a transposition and transposing it to G major. So for G major, it really is not going to be that tricky because we're just going to be doing our G chord progression, which you already know how to do. So instead of it being F, B flat, F, C7, F, it's just going to be G, C, G, D7, G, G, B, D, G, C, E, G, B, D, F sharp, C, D, G, B, D. Just the exact same. So all you really have to think about is instead of F, B flat, F, C7, think 1, 4, 1, try 7. And if you just think about the Roman numerals, that will make this so simple. So you could definitely go ahead and try it transposed. Just try finding those bass notes with your left hand, then finding the filled out chord with the right hand, and then I'll go ahead and play it for you. Saying the chords out loud in G major. 1, ready, go. G, C, G, D7, G, D7, G, D7, G, C, G, D7, G, D7, G, D7, G. And then here is the melody in case you want to play it along with that. Again, very useful skill for you to practice. So here is the melody. 1, ready, go. G, C, G, D7, G, D7, G, D7, G, C, G, D7, G, D7, G, D7, G. Perfect. So definitely go ahead and try that with the melody. It would be great to try it in both the original key and the transposition, and make sure that you practice your two-hand accompaniment part in both keys. So we'll go ahead and move on to our sight readings on page 162 and 163. And just like last time, I'm just going to choose one to demonstrate for you since they're all pretty straightforward and pretty similar in terms of like what these are all working on. We have the our chord progression with our 1, 4, and 5 7s going on in the left hand for each of these. So I'm going to go ahead and do number 3 on the top of page 163 for you. And we're going to do just like we did last time. I'm going to play the hands separately, then together in the original key, then separately and back together in the transposed key. It would be a great idea to go ahead and mark in the actual like chords, you know, so writing in that it's the 1, 4, 1, 5, 7, 1. Just be something that would be a good thing to write in there for your reference to make it a little bit easier for you. So we'll go ahead and do these from the very beginning. So here is our left hand alone. And I'll call out the chord at the beginning of each measure in the original key. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 1, 1, 4, 4, 1, 5, 7, 5, 7, 1. Excellent. Here is the left hand part or the right hand part, and I will say the finger numbers with this one. Be careful for that A flat that comes in measure 3. 1, 2, ready, go. 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 1. Careful for the flat. 5, 3, 5, 3, flat, 1. 3, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Excellent. And I'll go ahead and say those finger numbers while I put both hands together. 1, 2, ready, go. 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 1. To the 4 chord. 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 1. 3, 5, 3, 5. To the 5, 7, 4, 5, 4, 5. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Great. So now we're going to go ahead and try the left hand alone in G major. That's our transposition. It is exactly the same as our chord progression. Super, super simple. So it pays off if you learned your chord progressions a couple weeks ago because it's going to make these a whole lot easier. So here we go with the left hand. Ready, go. 1. 1, 4, 4, 1, 5, 7. Careful for the F sharp. Rest. 1, 1. Great. Now we're going to try the right hand alone in G. Careful for that flat. It's going to become a B flat, so you're just going to think about moving your finger 3 down to the flat right there. Ready, go. 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 1. Black key, B flat, 5, 3, 5, 3, 1. 3, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Perfect. Here it is, hands together. 1, 2, ready, go. 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3,
procedure, hands separately, then hands together in the original key, hands separately, then hands together in the new key to guide your practice on all 4 of these. You can definitely do one on like each day of your practice. Don't feel like you need to do all 4 of them on one day, and then you'll choose one of those and the transposition to do for your video assignment. So then we'll go ahead and take a look at page 164 through 165, and we have our harmonizations over here. So you guys should have your chords written in for this one. So you have the blanks above and below. The blanks above, you're gonna write in the hop chord symbol, so like the actual letter name of the chord. And then on the bottom, you are going to write in the Roman numeral name. So again, for this one, I'm just gonna demonstrate one of them to you, and then you can choose which one you would like to do for your assignment this week. And I'm gonna do the Michael Row the Boat Ashore on the top of page 165. Now notice that the first 3 have a transposition listed for you, and Russian Dance from the Nutcracker Suite does not. That one is gonna be much harder to transpose. So if you want a really big challenge, give yourself a try on that one. If you choose that one, you can probably do maybe just the first line transposed. You don't need to do the whole thing, but that one's just going to be a little bit trickier, a little bit more challenging than the other ones to do the transposition. So just consider that if you select that one, but you will only need to do maybe the first line transposed. So here we go, Michael Row the Boat Ashore, top of page 165. So we'll go through and just play the left hand saying the chords aloud, the chord names, the chord Roman numerals aloud, and then we'll go ahead and add the right hand. So here we go. Ready, go. F, F, B flat, F, F, C7, F, C7, F. Here is the right hand, and I'll say the finger numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, go. 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, 4, 2, 4, 5, 4, 2, 4, jump 5, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Now hands together, and you're just going to use that blocked chord accompaniment on this one. So let's go ahead and give it a try. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, go. 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, 4, 2, 4, 5, 3, 4, 4, 2, 4, jump 5, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Great, now we're going to go down a step to E major. So our chords for this one, let's go through and play just the left hand alone. 1, 2, ready, go. E, E, A, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4, B7, E, B7, E. Now the right hand melody alone in E. Ready, ready, go. 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, 4, here it is, hands together. Ready, go. 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, 4, 2, 4, 5, 4, 2, 4, 5, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Great, beautiful job. There's 2 additional harmonizations on page 166. Both of these are a little bit on the longer side, so kind of like the Nutcracker one is a little bit of a challenge because it's slightly more complex. These are a little bit more of a challenge because they're a little bit on the longer side, but again, you're definitely welcome to choose these and try these with the harmonization. So on page 167, we have something a little bit fun, which is a little 12-bar blues improvisation. So they show you the little 5-finger blues pattern right here, which is C, E flat, F, G flat, G. So it's really just 1, 3 flat, 4, 5 flat, 5. They have down here at the bottom a place showing you the chord symbols. So they have the 1 in the first line, then to 4, 4, 1, 1, 5, 4, 1. And you're just going to use the open 5th with your left hand on that. And then you're going to play any notes from that 5-finger blues pattern for the appropriate chord. So when you're on the 1 chord, you're going to use the C, E flat, F, G flat, G. Same thing on the next 2. Then when you go to the 4, you're going to use F, A flat, B flat, C flat, C. And then B on the G, you're going to use G, B flat, C, D flat, D. So you're going to write in the notes that you have in the left hand for the little chord progression that they have there, and then you're going to write in the notes for the right hand. You can kind of improvise around and then figure out what you like best, and then write all of that in. And then that is all that we have for this unit. Next week, you don't actually have an assignment that's due. You're going to turn in your semester self-assessment, and there's information about that on Canvas, and you guys will talk about that a little bit in class. But next week's video is going to be a little bit of a short one also because you're not, we'll just be going over stuff in the unit. You won't actually have any technique activities to do for that one. So until next time, happy practicing and see you next week.